One of the psychological challenges of the Appalachian Trail is everything seems to be the same. And every once in a while there's something that's a little different that perks up the spirit. Like this boardwalk through the marshland. It's quite special. It's going on for quite some time. Miles. And quite joyous. So I did a little reading, and I'm currently on the Pochuck boardwalk by the same name as the shelter I stayed at last night. And it is about a mile long. Amazing. Kudos to the good people who built this. Hello, cows. We're told not to approach you. Have a good day. So I'm hiking with Carlos now. We went off course ever so slightly to get to Heaven Hill Farms. It was quite delightful. We got ourselves some coffee, soda, some small snacks. I got a pie. We refilled our water, charged up the devices, and then we're back on the trail. This steep pitch goes about 900 feet up, and it's called the Stairway to Heaven. Perhaps it's not easy. Good morning from the Appalachian Trail. Yeah, I think this could be it. I think we could be at New York. Timeline. Oh, here it is. New York, New Jersey border. Woohoo! So the last bit of New Jersey went out with a bang. Lots of hills, lots of rocks, but we are now in New York State. The first part of New York State was amazing. Rock ridges, super difficult, but also super amazing, including some bolts, rebar bolts into the side of the rock face, so we were able to navigate up it. Not easy, but a lot of joy. Okay, I've officially had enough of this. These rocks were beautiful at one point, but now they're starting to beat me up. So bring on a nice flat grassy path right now. Stat. We're hiking out of town. I'm hiking with Granny Square, Carlos and myself, and we stayed at the Lost and Found hostel last night. It was top notch, top of the pile. Unfortunately, I didn't take any video there. I was just enjoying the amenities. Anyway, thank you very much. Mary and Pete. Well, it's raining out now. Got our raincoats on. But that's not the bad news. The bad news is we think we made a wrong turn because we appear to be back in Pennsylvania. It's been a very difficult day. The part of the Appalachian Trail we just finished was very difficult. Rockies with tons of ups and downs. The footing, the hand grasps was very hard, very dangerous. Well, we ended up crossing a highway, and the mountain on the other side is quite different. This is where we are now. Wow. The mystery and the magic of the Appalachian Trail continues to surprise me. Oh yeah, it rained for a couple hours in the midday, so we're a tad wet. But don't sweat it. We'll be at camp in about an hour, and we'll be able to just relax, enjoy the moments. This is one special part of the Appalachian Trail. I'm not sure if it's a good idea, but I'm going in. And there's the sign. And we're still going up into some crevice. Wow. I think we're going this way. No way. I'm gonna have to put my phone away because I can't get through this. So Carlos did it better than me. He took his pack off. Well, I was halfway through and I couldn't take my pack off. So that's the crack. And now we're going up there. Oh, wow. What a challenging way to finish the day. Camera is being put away. Rain, go away. It's been raining all night, most yesterday. I'm expecting all day today. But I gotta move sometime. So here I go. Back on the wet clothes. Yes, wet socks, wet clothes. That's what I have to wear. It's raining right now. It's been raining all night. And I'm hiking alone. Carlos and I talked this morning and we have different plans for today. So we may not see each other again. It was a pleasure, Carlos. But now, solo again, hiking northbound, the Appalachian Trail. It's breakfast time and it's still pouring rain. So I've found a shelter to have my breakfast. It's pretty nice in here actually, and I'm all alone.
Hello, I'm Timeline and I'm from Maryland.
I'm Carlos Spicy Wiener from Allen, Texas.
I'm Sketch. I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina.
This is so cool. It's the Trailside Zoo. It's actually part of the Appalachian Trail. I'm enjoying the moment here with Timeline. And apparently it's indigenous animals in a semi-natural habitat. I don't know. Sounds pretty cool to me. A lot of people keep talking about seeing bears on trail. Now we get to see bears on trail. Well, it was crazy rainy, and then around lunch, the skies opened up and the sun came out. And that's good, because we get to enjoy the zoo, and now I get to dry out a little bit. Hopefully it'll be all set for the next campsite. What I mean by all set is I won't be soaking wet. The Graymore Spiritual Life Center was the shelter's name. And it's more than just a regular shelter. I think it's managed by a religious order, and I'm guessing Franciscan monks maybe, because the name of the road is Franciscan Way. In any case, they have a shower, bathrooms, well, porta potties, a hut, shelter, water. That's pretty well done. So thank you folks, whoever did that. This is a public service announcement. It's about nipple chafing. Yes, nipple chafing. I did say that out loud. On the trail, the first couple weeks, I had a different shirt. And the weather was very hot. So I started to get nipple chafing. Nipple chafing is not nice. So I fixed it up with some baby cream, which I had with me. It seemed to help. Then I switched my shirts when I got to about 2 weeks in. I got this shirt here. And I also got some Glide, which is a friction-resistant kind of cream. And it all seems to be working fine and dandy now. That's the end of this public service announcement. I hope you enjoyed it. So cool. Ruins or remains from an old inoculation center, remnants of the Revolutionary War. Apparently it was directed by George Washington to inoculate the troops to protect them from smallpox. That is just so cool. We're walking on some type of wall. It's too narrow for a road. Heck if I know what it was for. Quite amazing. The history in these backwoods is something I want to find out more about. And it's also amazing how nature reclaims some of the struggles and attempts humanity has out here in the forest. This is the telephone to the wind. Out here in the middle of the forest, apparently, if you pick it up, you have an opportunity to speak to loved ones that you've lost. I've just phoned home my original home phone number from the 1960s. So cool. Side trail to the beach. I'm going to the beach. The beach is that way. The beach was wonderful. Lots of happy sounds. But it was the facilities that made it for me. I was able to get to the bathroom, wash my feet, put on a pair of dry socks. Now, why that's so special, it's been raining so much that I've had nothing but wet socks on for the last couple days. And now that it's a clear sky, I'm able to swap out my socks. So I got a dry pair on and my wet pair hanging behind me in my backpack. I also scored a couple hot dogs. So I'm all ready to go, fueled, happy feet, heading north. I'm here with Blink at the shelter. Very entertaining. I'm super fortunate to have him as a bunkmate for tonight. This is quite a nice shelter. And the music is excellent. So this privy decided to do some funny decals and a fake flush. Thanks folks for making me laugh this morning.
Good morning, I'm Pump and from Niagara Falls during the summer and Cocoa Beach during the winter.
I'm Blues Clues. I'm from Bern, Indiana.
Hey, I'm Blink from Memphis, Tennessee.
New York has been kind of cruel to me. Playing a joke in any case. It's been raining pretty much every day. And usually there's enough hours in the day to kind of dry out. But right now we're on a ridge, a high ridge, and there's thunder all around us. You might be able to hear some of it. And everyone knows when it's not good to be on a high point during a thunderstorm. That's where I am. Hopefully we'll be off it soon. And there is some good news, is my shelter is about half hour away. Hopefully that'll give me some protection from the rain. Part of the joys out here, you got to take it when it comes because it's going to come and you can't control it. I've never been so eager to get to a shelter. It's approaching 4 o'clock and I just realized I missed my lunch. Mostly because I'm just kind of rushing in the rain and that's the way it is. But not so bad. I had a monster breakfast at a great roadside diner we passed on the way here. So I'm a little hungry, but I'm certainly surviving. And I see signage for the shelter. It's up here. It says the shelter is that way. Woohoo! The shelter. Telephone Pioneer Shelter. So So far it looks like I'm all alone. We're at the shelter. It's pouring rain. I'm here with Pump. And we're the only two people here. We're kind of hoping no one else shows. Maybe that's selfish, because it's not that big of a shelter. But check this out. It is crazy out there. So happy to be in this shelter. It is just pouring. The good news is it's going to stop in 2 days. The bad news is it's going to continue like this all day tomorrow. It's the Appalachian Trail. Nice dark morning in the forest after the rain. Well, it's peaceful now, but they expect the rain to pick up in the next couple hours and then rain right through till the night. So, getting the best miles I can in right now early, because it's gonna be wet. We are now in the boardwalks of New York. We had some beautiful ones in New Jersey earlier. These ones look a little bit more aged. The marshland is a little bit more mature. So it's a trade-off. Quite nice, I quite enjoy this. I just realized that on the Appalachian Trail, perhaps 10 farmers' fields we've passed through that have cattle. So if you're shy of cows, the Appalachian Trail is not for you. But the more relevant question is, or the more relevant concern, is whether you step into a cow pie. New York is done, another state down. Welcome to Connecticut, the gateway to New England. I was hoping Connecticut would be nicer to me. After New York playing some games, I mean, heaven forbid, Connecticut's the home of Hartford. Also the ancestral home where my great-great-great-great-grandfather Abel Wright was born. That being said, as soon as I crossed the border, skies opened up and it started to pour rain. And precisely after that, or moments after that, I started to climb a mountain and we had to go up 800 feet in the pouring rain. Welcome to Connecticut. I'm at camp, and this is what my typical camp looks like. Tent, bag, and I also put my sleeping bag on top to air out. Getting my food ready. Getting ready for supper. That's my makeshift sit pad. I also found the perfect place to hang some wet clothes. I'm in my tent, finally dry. My feet don't look so good though. They're a little bit messy because I've had wet socks on for about the last 3 days. In any case, they're dry now right now and life feels good. This is where I dry out my socks. There's this natural venting in the tent. But no matter how good the venting is, they generally don't dry out overnight because it's just not warm enough. No matter how wet it is outside, generally I'm very comfortable in my tent. The trail provides. I was sitting at my camp this morning just packing up and looking at my food bag, and I was calculating my calories and wasn't sure I had enough calories to last me for the next 3 days. A little light on the food. So this fellow comes to my campsite and says, my waterproof matches aren't working. Do you have a lighter I could borrow? I said, no problem. So I gave him my lighter. He went off and started his stove. Then moments later, he came back with 3 stinger bars and said, thank you very much. Can you use these? And I said, absolutely. Thank you very much. So those stinger bars will probably put me over, providing enough calories to keep me going. Thank you, buddy. And thank you, trail. Connecticut started like a lamb and has turned into a lion. It has lots of ups and downs, similar to the roller coasters of Virginia. Were they in Virginia? Anyhow, the roller coasters. These 500-foot cliffs or 500-foot mountains up and over, up and over, up and over, many times each day. And Some of these rocks are not easy either. Check this out. That was crazy dangerous, crazy hard. Oh man, maybe at the top of my list for dangerous parts of the Appalachian Trail now. But maybe even more important, I met some hikers on the way up or down when we crossed paths. They said ahead of me is some trail magic. And why that's particularly good, because my food calculations, I missed a couple meals in my bag, so I'm traveling a little light with calories. So this could be wonderful. Okay, the rumors are true, the joy is real. There's trail magic from these good folks. Okay, right to the stuff.
Nice.
Oh, that trail magic was excellent. The people were wonderful and the timing was superb. Thank you, folks. So much appreciated. What are your names?
I'm Minesweeper.
Then I'm Hemlock.
Thanks very much, folks. Much appreciated.
Nice, you're welcome.
Only 700 miles until Katahdin. So the trail comes up around here and then takes a turn and we go there. My goodness. Wish me luck. Oh, this is tight. Oh. Probably hear my pack hitting. Okay, I had to use my camera hand. Okay. Oh, it could have been worse. And I was expecting Connecticut to be easy. It's not. I want to comment about Connecticut. It's been a smorgasbord of hard, easy, extremely hard, extremely easy. It's been quite an emotional roller coaster. But it's almost over. I'm heading into Salisbury. I'm going to take a zero there at a hostel and tidy myself up, resupply, probably upload this video. And then after that, I'm heading towards Massachusetts.